Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and just do a general what you need to know type of message. If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is the new background. I hope you guys like it. I really love it. I think it's so lush. It's so soft. It's just the most beautiful deep blue that reminds me of like the indigo of the third eye. So I just really like it. And yeah, so I hope you guys do. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to it because I know we're so used to the stars and moons, but I really do like this one. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. We have this is a lot of things. This is this is the rainbow, okay? This is multicultural. This is dating, having fun, meeting a lot of different people, having new experiences. But I did hear that song, I See Your True Colors Shining Through. So, and I heard that part where they said, like a rainbow. So I don't know if rainbows are significant to you, Gemini, or you could be seeing somebody's true colors. Somebody could be seeing your true colors. Maybe somebody wasn't seeing you clearly or vice versa, okay? I am getting that. There could also be something here where maybe you're seeing somebody's true colors and it's actually really helpful for you because you can see things with a clear perspective now. There could have been a little bit of projecting or something like that going on. I do feel like, Gemini, you could be meeting a lot of new people soon or just wanting to be more social where you haven't been. So this might be something that you're not feeling now, but you will be soon. You're going to be feeling like maybe it's time to get out there. Maybe it's time to experience new things, see new people, learn about something new. It just feels like there's this energy of wanting to break free from something and experience life, like experience all that life has to offer. That's really the energy that I'm getting. It's almost like you've been living in, they're showing me that movie. What is that movie? I think it's Pleasantville or something like that, where they're living in black and white. And then all of a sudden when they start having like experiences, like emotional experiences or whatever, they start seeing things in color, seeing people in color. Something could have like opened up your eyes recently where maybe you saw that you really were living in a world of black and white. Maybe this was just very harsh thinking. You could have been going through a lot of spiritual warfare or just a lot of shadow work or something that's like, I don't have time to look at the daisies and the butterflies and little bunnies. Like, I'm going through real life shit right now. So there could have been something like that. But I feel like, you know, a world of color is opening up to you. Some of you guys could be feeling more artistic or more creative. There could be something here about bringing more color to whatever it is that you're creating, or maybe just, you know, drawing outside the lines a little bit. You know, taking chances here is the energy that I'm getting with whatever it is that you're creating, like being more bold. You know, maybe before you used to stick to one thing. So let's say like you're an artist and you do like a lot of charcoal or something like that. It's like you're wanting to start using paints or clays or just something completely different is the energy that I'm getting. I did have somebody in my comments request that I would pull from the Mystic Martian deck. So I'm going to, because I did ask y'all to request some decks. I might do a deck video for you guys, but y'all, I have a lot of decks. This will be a very long video, and I still have to figure out how I would set that up. Like, would I put all the decks out on my living room floor or in my bed and go over each one? Like, it would just be such a long video because I have... Y'all, if y'all found out, just on some side shit, if y'all found out how many decks I have and I only use like 5 of them, y'all be like, Jessica, because I really do have way too many decks to keep going back and forth between the same old faithfuls that I got over here. Anyways, let's get some messages, please, for Gemini gang. Some general messages, please, for Gemini gang. Okay, we have, of course, it's something I can't pronounce. It's the Merkaba. Merkaba, card number 33, it says movement, long distance, travel, and excitement. Well, that is definitely the energy that I was picking up, Gemini. Like, I feel like something is electrifying to you right now where you just want to see more movement, more progression. You want to have some fun is the energy that I'm getting. Some of you guys could be traveling right now, or you could want to travel. There could even be this energy of like, I want to travel a long distance. I don't want to just travel a little bit. Like, I want to get out of town. I want to get out of my state, get out of my country. I really want to experience new things and have a great time is the energy that I'm getting. Some of you guys could be mastering something too. There could be something where you're getting a lot of intense downloads or psychic information or something like that that you are manifesting. I'm also feeling like you are taking something from the spiritual realm and you're grounding it down into this reality and you're learning how to master that. So you could be turning into a master manifester here is the energy that I'm getting as well. I do feel like there's something here where Spirit wants you to know that some kind of power is like convulsing through you, and it's causing you to whatever you're saying, whatever you're thinking, it's almost showing up before you. So just be aware of that. Be aware that your thoughts are very powerful. Your words are very powerful right now. Okay, like your words, your thoughts, they can reach a very long distance, Gemini. So just be aware of that. You could really have an effect on people or an effect on situations that you're not even aware of. In fact, I do feel like your energy, once people come in contact with you, it's like they never forget you. This can also be a past life card. It can be like different fingerprints of past lives. So I feel like there could be something here where maybe you are having some kind of visions about past lives, or you're connecting with yourself through your past life. So you could be going to a place where you lived before, or something significant in a past life happened. You could be reading or studying up about something, and it's like you have some kind of vision because you went through that. There could also be something awakening within you as far as a gift or a skill or something like this that you have had in a past life. It does feel like there's like a kinetic energy around you, Gemini. It's very powerful is the energy I'm getting here. You could also have like masters that are teaching you, even if they're not here in the present. You could be learning from a mentor, but you could be having like master mentors or something that are coming through and teaching you and guiding you. You could be dreaming about these people, okay? Some of you guys are having dreams that are so vivid, Gemini, and I want you to know that if you have dreams that feel extremely vivid, they feel real, you could be astral traveling, because I do feel like there's like a lot of out-of-body experiences right now that's happening. We have the Blue Avians, card number 7. And it says philosophy, releasing karma, and mysticism. Yeah, there's something here where you are releasing some kind of karma here from past lives. I feel like it's almost like you had to experience things in this life to clear something out. So some of you guys have passed some kind of test here, or you've let go of something. You've really moved forward, okay, when it comes to something that was maybe binding you from your past or just energetically holding you back. You might not have even been aware of what this is. Now with the Blue Avians and then long distance and travel, I'm just saying, I feel like some of y'all could definitely be flying or could be traveling somewhere. Some of you guys might be wanting to get your pilot license or learning how to fly, okay? That's for some of you guys for sure. Also, you could be finding feathers, specifically white feathers. White feathers or gray feathers could be very significant for you. I do feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are being protected right now, okay? And I do feel like Spirit wants you to delve deep into mysticism or delve deep into the unknown, right? The things that maybe seem like they don't make very much sense when it comes to the logical side of things, but deep inside your soul they do. Some of you guys could be studying new philosophies or just new ways of thinking, okay, for sure. You could definitely be shaping here or evolving into a new set of just beliefs, really, is what I'm getting here. Your beliefs could really be adjusting right now to catch up to where you're at. Some of you guys might have been raised in a certain tradition, like maybe you were raised Jewish or Catholic or Christian or whatever, Muslim, okay? But I feel like there's something here where you've evolved just within yourself, and so you're evolving past those old belief systems. You really are releasing a lot of these chains that would have bound you from the past, Gemini. So I really like that energy. We have card number 26 on the bottom, Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, Infinity, Destiny, and Magic. I feel like there's something here where you are awakening some kind of magic within yourself. And it comes from your mind. Like your mind is getting cracked open. They're showing me that old, I don't know if you guys ever saw that commercial from back in the day, when we actually used to have commercials on TV, right? Not just ads on YouTube. But it was like, this is your brain. And then they would crack an egg and it was like, this is your brain on drugs. But they're giving me the energy of like, this is your brain and this is your brain on like magic or mysticism, like in a good way, you know, like your mind's being cracked open here is really what I'm getting. And because of that, there's some kind of magic that's manifesting. Yeah, the Andromedans, card number 4, autonomy, free will, and manifestation. It's like for the first time in a long time, or maybe even ever, you are finally free to express yourself for who you authentically are, okay? Some of you guys could have definitely lived past lives where maybe you were enslaved, or again, there's like a strong sense of traditionalism here or something where you didn't have a choice. You had to do what you were told. You had to believe what everybody else believed around you. You know, it wasn't exactly safe to be pulling tarot cards and doing all this shit back in the day. They might just toss you in the river a couple times till you don't float no more. You know, I'm just saying. So some of you guys, you've went through things like that in your past life, like a fear of persecution. So there could have been this energy of really maybe staying quiet, holding yourself back, not letting yourself be seen, you know. And there's something here where you're not doing that anymore. You are stepping out and you are expanding past any kind of limitations that were set for you before. This is helping you manifest. I'm seeing manifestation with all of these cards, guys, okay? I feel like the sky is the limit and you're able to create your own universe. Some of you guys who are feeling more creative, you could be like, if you're writers, you could be doing something where you're creating your own universe, like something like, you know, maybe like Harry Potter, like how it's its own universe, like you're creating something like that. I just feel like you're really deep inside your imagination right now is the energy that I'm getting here, okay? And we have the tall whites. It says uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. I feel like there's been this energy of needing to break free. Some of you guys might not have even understood why you felt so held back or why you felt like you couldn't step into who you really were, you know? Maybe because you weren't sure how other people would take you or accept you. Maybe you've been outcast before. Some of you guys could have definitely been like the black sheep in your family where you didn't feel very accepted. And so, of course, this caused you to hide some of your more unique attributes, right? Like there's something about that. I don't know why they're showing me that little boy from that movie Signs, where he had the tinfoil hat on or whatever. So some of you guys might just be like conspiracy theorists, or you believe in things that other people would say are a little out there or a little weird, but it's like your mind has been expanded from a young age. So I feel like Spirit's like, if you thought you were a little weird before, get ready, Gemini, because you are truly embracing the weirdness here. We have card number 9, the Grays, the short version, which is timid, misunderstood, and shy. Yeah, because in this deck, there's the Grays tall, and then there's the Grays short. And the Grays tall are the ones that do all like the abducting and the experiments and the bad things. And, you know, I think they sided with like the reptilians or whatever, okay, in alien lore. But the Gray shorts often get mistaken for obviously the Gray talls because they look a lot alike. The only difference really is like their height or something about how they look. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I'm definitely not an expert by any means, but there's something here where being misunderstood caused you to feel a little shy or a little timid or not really, again, want to step out because of that fear of persecution. That's really what I'm getting. Like there's a big energy here of I'm not going to be accepted. I'm going to be told I'm too much. I'm too weird. Like, why would you say something like that? Some of you guys could have heard that a lot growing up. Like you would be the one that would just say the oddest things and your mom or your dad would be like, if you do not shut your damn mouth talking like that in front of company, right? Like, I feel like there's something like that. Like, you guys have always just been a little bit out there, and it's a beautiful thing, really. We have the card number 16, Pleiadians. Or Pleiadians, however you want to say it. It says unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Gemini, I do feel like you could be finding some kind of soul family. When I see the Pleiadians, I think of soul family because I was told by one of my guides a long time ago that this was my star family. I have not done a lot of research on them, so I don't know. But I've been told that, and I have had visions of tall blonde people before. I thought maybe it was Germans or something, or maybe that's why I'm into German culture so much. I don't know. Anyways, that's me getting off track, okay? But anyways, to wrap all that up, I think of Soul Fam when I see this card. And I think there could be this energy here of you meeting Soul Fam coming up in the future. Really soon, too, is the energy that I'm getting. It's like your energy is calling out, you know? I don't know why they're giving me a lot of movies that I'm like, okay, it kind of makes sense, but not really. They're giving me the energy of The Craft, where they needed the fourth. So I don't know, there could be like a group of people that you meet and it's like you fit right in. What you have, what you offer, who you are, just in essence as a person is exactly what they need in their life, and they are exactly what you need. It's like you guys fit together really well. I'm getting that energy. I feel like there's something here where you feel unconditional love from these people for the first time. People that you're going to be meeting here. You feel excitement. You feel like you can be yourself, you know? And these people could be very funny with the laughter. They could make you laugh. There's like a lighthearted energy here, you know? It's just like you feel really connected to these people. Or this could just be the energy that you're taking on within yourself, Gemini, okay? There could really be this energy here of practicing unconditional love for yourself, meaning you're not putting conditions on yourself. You make mistakes. You're human. You don't always feel like showing up. You don't always feel like being productive. Sometimes you say and do things that you shouldn't. That doesn't mean that you don't deserve love, right? And I feel like there's something here where you're starting to see that about yourself. We have the Agarthans, I think that is, card number 1, manifesting, again, multi-dimensional perception and attunement. Also, they're giving me the energy like clean eating here. Now, I know this is the new year, it's a new you, Gemini, and usually in the new year, people do want to start to eat better and do things in a, you know, more healthier way, right? But I feel like there is really a purpose to this too for you. It's not just to have a bitchin' body, okay? There's something here where it's like if you can eat clean or you can eat healthier or be as clean or pure as possible. And I mean by like toxins. So, you know, smoking less, drinking less soda, drinking or eating less processed foods, things like that, you know. They have strawberries and peas here. So just eating really healthy. It's something where you're going to be able to manifest a lot clearer, and you're going to be tuning yourself a little bit more, and you're going to be having a very clear perception. It's almost like it's going to intensify your gifts or cause you to be even more powerful than you were before. Okay, I'm getting that energy very strongly here. I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks in the background. I am filming this on New Year's Eve, so of course people are shooting fireworks off. But yeah, I feel like there's something here where you're able to see into different realms, Gemini, even if this is just in visions, daydreaming, dreams, okay? You might not even be aware that this is happening. Some of you guys who are very creative, you could be painting this, drawing this, writing about this, and it's like you're like, where did that come from? And it could be something that feels like it's so real, but you've never actually seen it with your earthly eyes, but you have seen it before, okay? So you're like piercing the veil here or something. For some of y'all, crystals could be very significant as well. These could be like PowerPoints for you, or there's something about laying crystals on your body is the energy I'm getting too, like at your different chakra points or something. But to be honest with you, they're showing me somebody laying like an amethyst on their belly, like right by their belly button. Excuse me. So there could be something here about that, like, because they're giving me the energy of taking all of the negative energy and almost envisioning it going into the crystal and then setting the crystal out in the sun and letting it be cleansed. So that could be a way for you to remove negative energy. I have never heard of that before, but that's what they just gave me. That could be a way to clear negative energy, or maybe you're already doing that. I don't know if I'm talking to some motherfucking airbenders or something here, okay? But I feel like there's something here where you can like manifest things, or not manifest, but manipulate things, like manipulate the energy, the air, water, something like that, the weather. Yeah, you know, lightning or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, guys. I feel like your manifestation abilities are about to be like peaked here. Like you thought you could manifest before, you are really about to be strong within this. Another one I cannot pronounce, the Tau Sitians, Card number 21, resilient, bold, and sassy. Yeah, this is like Queen of Wands energy for real, okay? So there's something here about you that's very magnetic, very attractive. And you could be getting more confident here as your gifts expand and grow. You could be feeling more confident within yourself. Gemini is saying it's not mad at it. Like, don't be afraid to be bold. Don't be afraid to be sassy and say the things that you need to. I get the energy of you being extremely tough, Gemini, okay? And that's not a bad thing. I don't feel like it's coming from like a cocky place. Okay, tall whites again. So we're recycling. So let's move forward. Let's get some more messages here. I'm going to pull some messages from this deck, which is the Everyday Witch Oracle. What do we have here for Gemini gang, please? Some additional messages. We have prayers and wishes. On the bottom of the deck, one of my favorite cards, it's go with the flow, right? Your ancestors are so excited about whatever this is that's coming up in the future, Gemini. They see something that you do not necessarily see, right? There could definitely be travel going on here, even if it's just in your mind or something, okay? Weeping willow trees could be significant, okay? But it's also giving me the energy here of like Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas, where she would go and get guidance and talk to her and everything. So your ancestors could really want to connect with you. I feel like they want to reassure you. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to try to row yourself through life or get there, you know? They're showing me somebody who's like, right? Trying to like row their canoe, and it's like, just chill, let the current take you, right? You never know what's around the river bend, where life could take you. Allow life to take you, because there's something here where a prayer or a wish is going to be answered. Your ancestors are hella excited. Look at them back there playing and jumping. There's something about that where your ancestors are very excited about what's about to manifest into your life, what kind of prayer or wish fulfillment that's about to come through for you. Some of you guys may be quite literally through a coin down a wishing well, and you're about to see some kind of abundance because of that. Like, you're about to see whatever it is that you wished for, it's about to happen. We have plant the seeds. I'm also getting somebody looking up at the stars and making a wish too. We have affirmation for growth. Plant the seeds and affirmation for growth, Gemini, okay? So I feel like you have planted a lot of seeds here, but you're going to be planting more, is what Spirit is saying. It's like a never-ending harvest, you know? So it's like by the time, you know, you've harvested one set of seeds that you've planted, another set is getting ready to be harvested. It's like there's something here where you have abundant opportunity after abundant opportunity. And there's something about you taking the shit, right, with the fertilizer there, the shit that life has handed you, and making something out of it, you know? For sure. It's like taking the bad with the good, rolling with the punches here, but also seeing the positive in every single negative that's out there. You know, not letting life get the best of you. So there's something about that, Gemini. I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work, and because of this, you've grown, and this is what's helping you bring a lot of this wish fulfillment in. The affirmation for growth, affirmation for acceptance behind that. It's like you've accepted that sometimes life stings. They're showing me that wasp spirit from the animal spirit oracle or whatever, where it's the one that has the wasp on it and it says sometimes life stings. I feel like that's something that you've accepted. Like, you've accepted that life is not always up. Sometimes it is downs, but it's what you do in those down times that really defines who you are, Gemini. You know, of course, bad things are going to happen to you, but bad things are like a boulder, right? You can take a rope and you can attach it to that boulder and you can drag it along with you, and attaching an identity to it and letting that become a part of who you are and a part of your story. But, you know better than that. You know not to drag the bullshit with you. Life is full of bullshit, right? Focus on the good and watch the good grow. And I feel like that's something that you have really mastered, Gemini. You know, people like to sit here and talk shit and say that we're immature and stuff and that we're childish, but at the same time, it's like children are very resilient. Children can fall down and get back up. Children can go through a lot of traumatic stuff and still, you know, be okay. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that they should have to, but I'm just saying children are very resilient. And they can bounce back a little bit better than us old ass adults can, right? So there's something to be said about having that childlike spirit and energy within you, Gemini. You are very resilient and you are able to bounce back. And you're also willing to see the good still in life. That's way too many. Let's get one more from this deck. One more, I think, from this deck for Gemini. Just some general messages, please. One more, please. Okay, we're going to take this one. It says change and progress. One of my favorite cards. I really do like this deck. I really do. The Everyday Witch Oracle and the Everyday Witch Tarot are like the best decks in my personal... Not the best. I take that back. But they are some of the best. Well, the Tarot one for sure, but the Oracle, like, it's good. It's all right. Anyways, change in progress, Gemini. Okay, I feel like you made it through something by the skin of your chinny chin or your teeth or whatever that saying is, right? You went down in this rickety raft setup thing here, and you made it past something really harsh, really rough. Okay, it's like you were almost like, I could even see here, Gemini, where a lot of people around you could have thought that maybe you would never make it. You know, there's no way. They're crazy. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Look at them on that little ass raft. Okay, looking like Huckleberry Finn or whatever, trying to go down this damn waterfall or whatever, the rapids or whatever the hell that is. They're never going to make it. Even your ancestors maybe thought like, okay, right, holding on for dear life there. But you had some kind of tenacity here that made you see that anything is possible, and you gave it a go. I feel like you faced some kind of fear here, Gemini. I feel like you dug deep, right? Meditation to dig deep. And you did have spirits help with this. Dogs in these decks represent spirit for me, whereas the cats represent ancestors, okay? So I do feel like spirit helped you dig deep. Like you had some kind of sense of faith here that showed you like, nah, I can make it through this. I can do this. Y'all can be wimps if you want to, right? Y'all can let your fears hold you back if you want to. I'm going to step beyond my limitations. I'm going to step beyond my boundaries. And you pulled something off here. So, okay, Gemini. Okay. I'm just going to do oracles because I really don't feel like doing tarot tonight. I mean, we're already like 26 minutes in anyway. Let's get some birds. Let's get some birds here. Gemini, please. General messages for Gemini gang, please. General messages for Gemini gang. Okay. We have the white turkey. That's my healer card. It says the power to heal the earth is within you. With the turkey on the bottom of the deck, honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts as a blessing and service to the greater good. Yeah, the power to heal the earth is within you. So Gemini, what Spirit is saying is Spirit is blessing you, has blessed you, is about to bless you. Take it as it resonates. And when this time comes, don't be afraid to bless others. Don't be afraid to give that good healing energy to others. Some of you guys are healers and you do heal without really expecting anything in return, right? You do it because it's your calling, because that's something that you're meant to do. And there's something here where Spirit is blessing you because of that. So Gemini, there's something here about being your authentic self, going through your own path, your own story, your own struggles, right? Your own growth. And this is causing you to become a healer. I say it a lot. You don't have to be a healer by sitting up here doing something like I'm doing, or even being a Reiki healer, or being a medium, or any of those things, right? You don't have to do anything like that. Just healing yourself where you're not walking around being a certified asshole all day can really do this world some good, right? We need more people that are smiling and not frowning. So you're doing your part just by healing yourself. And there's something here where you do have the power to heal the earth, okay? You do have the power to make a difference here. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. So honor your own time of harvest. Honor where your growth is taking you and where it is taking you, Spirit or Gemini. So that way, when it's time to honor others, you'll be ready to. The Condor. Not shocking, right? This card loves to come out. It says, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. It's funny because it feels like there's something here where you've been stubborn, but in the best of ways. Like I'm getting that energy here with this card. It's like a tenacity. It's like a refusal to give up, a refusal to tap out or call it quits on something, you know? I'm hearing, hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Okay, that's what I'm getting. So I feel like, and you're saying that like towards life, right? Or towards the haters. It's like, you guys can't stop me. You know, you guys can't hold me down for too long. There's something here where you have a vision for yourself, the highest vision for yourself, Gemini, and nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to keep you down. Okay, Gemini. We have the Kingfisher. It says prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in perfect form. So what Spirit wants you to know here is something really is manifesting for you. Prosperity is flowing in your life. It's something that's here on your path ahead. You're very much in alignment for it. So have faith that you will receive it in perfect form, right? These seeds that you're planting, they're going to be ready for harvest when they're ready, right? And there's not going to be any energy here of rushing something. So we saw go with the flow when it comes to your prayers and wishes. There's a need for faith here that Spirit has your back and everything really is working out for you, right? Everything is working and conspiring to help you or bring abundance to you. It just feels really good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Kingfisher also kind of reminds me of a woodpecker with that long ass beak, okay? So I don't know, there could be, kind of looks like this blue avian too, but there could be something here where opportunity is going to come knocking before you know it, Gemini, so ready yourself for it. We have the Pheasant. It says the time is right for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. So focus your energy on creating. Focus your energy on manifesting. We've seen that a lot in this reading. Focus your energy on connection as well. Not only connection to Spirit and the divine, your ancestors, your guides. Spirit knows you don't have a problem with that. Like, you do not have a problem connecting with it. It knows that. Okay, but there could be this energy again of connecting with like-minded individuals, really finding your soul fam and allowing yourself to open up and trust people. Some of you guys have a little bit of trust issues. I ain't gonna lie to you, Gemini, and it might not, and listen, I'm not saying it's not valid shit. I got some trust issues too, I'll be the first person to admit that. But I feel like there could also be some issues here when it comes to just friends as well. Not just like lovers, but friends, co-workers, business partners. Like, you have a hard time opening up and trusting people because I feel like there has been a lot of persecution towards you. There has been a lot of people that would come in, see all this, magic that you have and want to try to harness it and use it for their own self or, cast you out, call you weird, point at you, whatever, right? So there's really this energy here of having a hard time trusting people. If we look at the movie The Craft, which we picked up on earlier in this reading, she wasn't really sure about opening up to them either, but they kind of love bombed her and sold that whole like, oh, you're the fourth, you're meant to be with us and all that stuff. And then they turned out to be crazy as fuck and they turned on her, So it's like you could have had situations like that where you really thought that you could trust people and you could be your authentic self, but then they found something wrong with you being authentic. Oh, you're too emotional. Oh, you do too much of this. You care too much. You're this, you're that. And it's just like, okay, So you could have a really hard time opening up to people and being who you are because who you are has never been good enough, or people have just found things wrong with you, right? Nitpicked you to death. So there's this energy here, Gemini, of when you do find people in the future that you feel like you've been guided to, you really do feel like they could be soul fam, don't be afraid to open up. I'm not saying that you want bad things to happen to you or that, it's okay if you get your heart broken, buck up, you're strong, you can deal with it, right? I'm not saying that, but Shekinda, I am. Like, you can heal yourself and you are strong enough to deal with it. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there because you might get hurt again or you might be judged again, Gemini, okay? You might not. So there's something about that. We have the Hawk here. It says, pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you right now. And I feel like that's like this reading in its entirety, but you take it as it resonates, okay? One more deck and then we're going to call it a day because I'm tired. I'm not staying up till 12. Shit, it's going to be 2025 whether I go to bed at 9:30 or 12. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and be done. What is advice and additional messages? We have get out of your head, card number 37, guys. I say this over and over and over again. I feel like I need to get it tattooed on my freaking forehead. The only thing that's going to hold you back, Gemini, is you. Nobody else. In fact, if there is anybody else that comes to you and tells you can't do this, you're going to do it. Just to spite them, just to prove them wrong, right? So start having that attitude when it comes to yourself. If there's things where you're telling yourself that you can't do this, tell yourself, oh, watch me, right? Watch me do it, okay? So there's something about that. We have breakthrough, Card number 29. Yeah, there's a breakthrough that's for sure happening, and it's causing some kind of movement or excitement here for real. Okay, I'm getting that very strongly. I also feel like there's a breakthrough within your psychic abilities or your visions or how you connect to spirit. There's something here where you're able to see farther or clearer with your spiritual eyes, okay? For real. But I feel like there's also a breakthrough within yourself, you know, within your manifestations or within whatever blessings are coming your way. That turkey energy is strong, guys. I don't know, okay? Turkey energy is very significant. And turkeys, you know, make me think of, healing because of that card. But also it makes me think of Thanksgiving, which makes me think of reasons to be grateful, reasons to give thanks, right? So there could be something like that. With these 3 cups here, it makes me think about friendships. You're attracting soul family. I swear you are, Gemini. There's something here where you're attracting like-minded individuals. And this is coming through you being grateful for being who you are. There's nothing you need to change. There's nothing you need to fix. You just need to allow life to happen for you. We have surrender to receive. Yeah, card number 2. 292 could be significant, okay? 322. 3232 792 729 372 379 923. Okay, bingo. All right, yeah. I feel like there's something here where it's like spirit wants you listen. For some of you guys, it's like, again, I'm seeing that person that's in the boat and they're like they're trying to like row the boat, make the boat go. Spirit's like, just surrender. Just wave the white flag here. I know you're so used to having to steer this boat. I know you're so used to having to go uphill or steady yourself as you're going downhill. But there's something here where spirit really is taking over or bringing you something or guiding you or making something easier. So it's like all you need to do is just surrender and allow this to happen. Yeah, immense growth is inevitable. Card number 15. One more, last one. Sacred boundaries. Okay, card number 43, 34, okay, 343, 243, 324, 234. Yeah, don't be afraid to jump over your own sacred boundaries, right? You know, we know you can put up boundaries, Gemini. We are well aware, hun, okay? That is not something you need to work on. You have mastered that. But what about your own boundaries, right? What about, again, that voice inside your head that tells you you can't, that's too much, you'll never get there, that's not logical, it's impossible. Jump past your own boundaries. Be brave. They're showing us a tiger here in this illustration, and the tiger in this deck says, claim your power, okay? So there's something here about claiming your power and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Keep trying. Card number 4. Don't be afraid, right? Here we go. Immense growth again. Something is happening here. If you just keep trying, keep healing, keep working on yourself, you're going to see this breakthrough. Okay, Gemini gang. That has been your reading, okay? I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.